Hey, King Sharif, Aaron Camper, man.
My G.
You're here, Rockwood Music Hall. You just touched down in New York. What's it like?
Man, I love New York. You know what I'm saying? New York is energy. It's a vibe anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
So, yeah, it's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, I just like to be in it. You know what I'm saying? To just get all this. It's like bands running in and out of here. It's like 3 or 4 bands in here. We all share in the same dressing room. So, you know, I like it. You know, the hustle and bustle of it. And it's creative. It's energetic. So, I like it.
And you brought it tonight, man.
Word.
All right, so you're from the DMV area, Maryland, Virginia, DC. What's it like being an artist from there? Automatically, some people categorize artists, especially R&B artists, neo soul. What's it like to come from that area, and why do they categorize you?
I don't know. Shit, maybe you can help me out. I don't know. I think it's like when, and it's like anything else. If it's something you don't understand, you just leave it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if it's something you don't understand, it's like, well, it looks like McDonald's. Let's just go there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's just, you know what I'm saying? But no, this is, you know, people do that. They just need somewhere to file you anyway. So the safest thing they can do is say, well, he's so neo. So, and they just
put him there.
Yeah, and they don't know where to file you until you know, you show, you literally have to walk it out in front of them.
Well, let's back up a few steps, man. You've been doing this music thing for a while. Grammy nominated as well. You started out running around with gospel artists.
Absolutely.
What's it like now doing music in another genre? Are you getting criticized?
I mean, the sacred, secular conversation's been going on before me. That's been going on since Sam Cooke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
it's like why?
Yeah, that conversation's been going on forever. And it only happens with the secular people. I mean, with the sacred people. Nobody has that conversation. You know what I'm saying? I was over that conversation a long time ago. Just from being raised. You know, my dad just gave us all kinds of music to choose from. So I was raised in a home where it's like, no, this is Earth, Wind & Fire. No, this is how you write a song. No, that's Marvin Gaye. Now, what you want to do with this Al Green is you might want, you know what I'm saying? So I know how music works. I know how a song works. So that secular, sacred thing, you know,
in and out.
Yeah,
in and
it's
out.
like, yo, Obama is, the gas price is up. Yeah, but he did it, like, it's something. It's just something to keep him talking about to just try to hinder you from progress.
Now, you've been touring, right, with JoJo. What was it like being on tour with JoJo? That's phenomenal.
It was new, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, she is there a lot of nights. It was different because it's a different room of people that you've never met in your life every night. So it's like, it's healthy. You know what I mean? And it puts you in a situation where it's like, now swim. You know what I'm saying?
Do it now.
Yeah, it's like do it. You know what I'm saying? It's people. All of them are not here from you. They may be here for you. They don't know you. You got 30 minutes. What you gonna do? And I'm looking around like, shit. Well, here we go.
Yeah,
Like, here we go.
me.
You don't know me, but that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I can work with that. And you know, you do some songs that make them comfortable. And it's like, and you can literally see their eyes changing their mind. You know what I'm saying? You can see people like, he's not half bad. And you're saying you getting into it, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? But music, that's what I'm saying. That ends the secular sacred conversation because it's music. And you literally watch people change their mind about you in front of you.
In minutes. I think the conversation is your performance, man. Like seeing you can tell you're very musically inclined and you understand the people who came before you. I mean, tonight was a big night, man. I mean, rest in peace to Phife Dawg, he died. And you paid homage to him tonight, man. What was it like performing on the night that they addressed him leaving the world?
Man, listen, I've been watching it all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, like riding up, and you talk about, you know, starting in gospel and stuff, and I just gotta address that. Like, you know, starting in gospel, and it even started where we were, it was because neo soul was so big. Neo soul was so big that even the gospel people got a record deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, neo soul was a big deal. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got a piece.
For R&B. It was healthy enough so everybody could eat. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was eating. So, you know, coming into it now, just like circumstances is a little different. So, you know, it's just weird, but at the same time, it's very familiar. So nothing changes. Music's still music. It's also the same.
Yo, man, and I'm just glad to be enjoying this, man. Now, you got a new single out that you put out recently. Before going into the new year, Blow. I did hear some talk about you and a young lady dating. What's it about? How did it come about?
Man, it's simple, man. Like, with, you know, living as we all are going to do, and with trying to get, you know, in a place that we're stable enough to properly feed ourselves, properly, you know what I'm saying, live, pay these student loans back, you know what I'm saying, pay taxes that, you know what I'm saying, that prey on the people that have enough energy and strength to work the hardest in their prime, and you get taxed first. So even doing that, man, it's just like it just makes it all like worth it. Yeah, and you put in the hard work, you just keep putting in, man, and it just comes back like that.
The song Blow, man, like that.
But, yeah, now doing that, relationships become wherever they gonna land, and you gotta be okay with that. You just gotta be okay with it, and you gotta look
at. Though.
I look at you're not because you want kids. You know what I'm saying? You want to be married. You want all these things, but at the same time, your immediate living circumstances say you get taxed the most, and you have to string together 2 and 3 and 4 jobs to do basic things that you feel like now. It's like I should be able to take my parents on a vacation by now. You know what I'm saying?
And you feel some type of way because. You're in a place, you're stuck.
And when it gets to your one thing that you're good at, your one trade, your one craft, and that's for me, music, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we gotta eat. Like, I gotta eat, like, for real. So if this gift says, you know what I'm saying, I gotta leave for 2 years and go on world tours, it's like, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So, and we still making a living out here. So that's literally what I chalk it up to is, it's making a living, you know what I'm saying? It's keeping the lights on. That's a big thing. You say turn them on, keep them on.
Now, I gotta ask you, you know what I mean? With this is pressure to me. Like, this is like pressure that you love, you embrace. How do you take that in? How do you take all of that in knowing that everything rides on tomorrow?
Man, you just do it. Because you can do one or two things. You can be scared, which we're all just, you know what I'm saying? And even us being black, we're fearful of a lot. And pretty much it's normally stuff we don't know. We're only fearful of stuff that we don't understand. That's why we don't have stocks and we don't have long-standing things. But this music thing, it's like, it's a gamble. We don't invest, we don't gamble. It's like, no, I don't got nothing, but I'm going to throw it on this music. Why? Because I'm good. And to have the faith to follow through with that and just every day.
So get rid of the fear.
Yeah, you have to, or you won't do nothing. Or you're going to be on somebody else's time at the job like, I know I shouldn't be here, but you don't know what to do. You just really don't know, and you're scared. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know. Just call the building people, set your barbershop up. You know what I'm saying? And just get busy. Just do it. Fail. Everybody's scared to fail because of Instagram. Nobody wants to look bad.
Social media, man.
Yeah, and it's like, that's why we get nothing. We won't get nothing. So it's time out. Like, you have to try it. Fuck up. Yeah, it's cool. Do it again.
A million times.
So that means if you fuck up, guess what? You tried it, fucked up. The other person didn't. They still not going to do nothing. So if you try it again, then you know what not to do. I was like, I'm not going to buy that. We're going to do this. We'll get the carpet down next time first. See, we didn't get the carpet first time. That's why we kicked out. Let's get the carpet, we'll get the tables, and we straight. And then you know what I'm saying, you got to fail to learn that, to even know that.
There it is.
So just try it again, man, and, results are going to come. The results is the money. You know what I'm saying? For a time when you broke and you don't got nothing, that's invest. What's the results? Well, we got the building codes. Well, we got the exit signs up, so we straight. Well, we looking good. You know what I'm saying? So staying home for me has been like that. All right, my girl gonna be arguing, but hey, we got 2 songs this week and your 8 sounding better. You know what I'm saying?
Time to go.
It's like, hey, well, at that point, everybody's gonna choose something different, but it's just all about what you're gonna choose.
There it is, man. Yeah. All right, so that explains the name of the project. Tell everyone what the name of the project is if they don't know.
Blow. Listen, it's funny. Now, I hit it at the night. Blow is the name of the LP. It was going to be an EP, but, like mixtapes 5 years ago was real trendy to call it. It's going to be an LP, not really an EP. It's 10 songs, but I haven't put anything out in about 5-6 years since my mixtape. So, just having a body of work that I'm confident in, that I like.
You sound super confident.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've had a natural process with the songs, man. It ain't like we were stressing. Well, I spent a good amount of time home stressing, trying to just, writing and, stuff getting better, but having to leave, come back. Having to leave, come back. So just being in that stride of writing the songs and then just picking the guitar up and just
gone.
And it's like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to get there takes 7 years.
Now,
for me, you know what I'm saying? So it's really...
You talk about how long it takes to put together a project. What was it like building this exact model? This had to be like one of the craziest things you've ever done. One of the craziest bodies of work you would ever do.
Failing is the only way you're gonna know. I want to do this. Like when you try something and you don't get the results back that you look for, like going to the gym. You know what I'm saying? You put time in at the gym, you're going to want to see them 6-packs by the time the summertime comes. If you don't do it, you're going to be looking for the little cheap ways and whatever. But, the process has been a true one, man. It's a tried and true one. Like, keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? If you know what you want to hear, you know what product you want, So just go get it at all costs. What does it cost? I might have to spend my last on doing this, but you know what? I'm gonna have it, and then once I got it, have another plan to make it work. And that's just, and that's why we need it. That's why we'll always need each other. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm good at one thing, you real good at something else, she's real good at something else, and she got the camera on lock.
We come together.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we just just do what you good at. Everybody just needs to service everybody with what they're good at, and not what you in music now. Going back to the music thing. It's just going to the hobbyists. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who are fans of it and can just set it up on Instagram and look like, oh, I'm a rapper. They're like, no, man, what's your favorite album? Give me 10 songs off of it. And give me 10, and they just don't know.
They don't know.
So,
they're lost.
But that's what I'm saying. Our music opinions are going to these people first. And, you know.
And not us.
At the sake of the art. So.
That's a gem. That's a gem right there. Now, I got to ask you, where are we with this project? Are we going to get a date? Are we going to know who's featured on this album? Tell me something.
Man, I got one feature, bro.
Just one?
I got one song with one feature. And I might be working on another one. But I really didn't want, you know what I'm saying, like a whole bunch of... And everybody does that. They'll put something out and it's like 20 features on every song. It's like, well, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want a lot of that. And, you know, I ain't done it in a minute. So I didn't want to have the crutch of this person's featured on. And at the same time, half the people that you want to get featured on a song, you can't afford it. It's like taking out a life insurance policy, and it's like, man, I still got the gift. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still write the song. So I got one song on there. It's called "Guilty," and that's the oldest song that's on the LP that I'm not getting rid of because it's got Carl Thomas on there and Q Parker, and it's an R&B record. Just for anybody who's got to say anything about this is R&B, and everybody's saving R&B this year.
This year of all years.
Everybody's saving R&B, but it's like, it's not even that, but I love Carl Thomas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When that was a man to do when his tongue can't take no more. I remember, you know what I'm saying? So I love Carl Thomas and Q Parker from 112. I love 112. Cupid, I went to Teen Summit in D.C. as a kid, like 11, and I saw 112 singing Cupid, and Joe was singing, I don't want to be a like, I remember that. I remember that. So that's the only song I got features on. Is that one song, Guilty, it's got Carl Thomas and
I'm excited, man.
And that's all I really need, but I'm a fan, so it's like, that's all I want anyway.
We got a date for the project?
Shit, what you want to do? 4 or 5? April or May? May.
Now keep in mind, my birthday is May 7th.
And we got to do something in New York anyway, because I want to have a listening type situation. We got to figure this out. And the next single is, I'm going to do another single like next week. Like, we got the next...
So you driving another...
I'm going to do another single.
Okay.
And I think you're going to like
it. Wait, so Blow was the next single, isn't it?
Blow was the name of the project, and I got a song on there named Blow.
Right.
I got a video. I got a video for the song Blow, too.
All right, man.
Now, we may put that out before the LP. That's what, you know, we talking about. But I got you, though. It's done. You know what I'm saying? Look at me.
You heard him.
Ain't gonna be none of that Frank Ocean stuff. Where's Aaron? Ain't gonna be none of that. I'm ready. Like,
all right, man.
We ready. Like, we
out rolling around.
Yeah, because you know we just. I personally, I ain't done nothing, so I want to be right. So when I come do these shows, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So and after this, I think I'm gonna do another. You know, Welcome to My World mixtape, and I'm gonna be back in the flow of just.
So you back to throwing things out again? Okay, that sounds like a plan. Yeah. Now, I gotta know personally, what exactly are you doing for the troopers, doing for the fans that are out there?
What we're doing right now is what I'd like to do is we're getting everybody, we're getting a database. You know, we're just getting everybody locked in. You know what I mean? I want to start sending. We got this Blow like T-shirts. We got stuff. I just want to start sending stuff to people like for nothing. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Just send it. So we just getting everybody's information and just kind of connecting with everybody. And just getting everybody, you know, rounded up. Yo, we got this music, and I'm sending it to them first.
That's paramount, man.
Yeah, I'm sending it to them, and even going back to the recording process with Blow, like where I live, it's real urban, it's ground zero. You know what I'm saying? But it's not. But just walking around in the hood, the street, just playing it for the females at the hair salon. Shout out to Babe Studios, everybody at the barbershop. Just going in there and just playing it for people. Like, you know, you like this? You like this? And I did that for like 2 months. You know, I let my barber hear it. And like, yo, you like this? No, let the old lady and I got something. And it's something for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what I need to work with because I like to do something for everybody. I like everybody to feel involved and included. So right, that's what I wanted. Now
I gotta know, when is the next time you're going back home? Because I know a lot of times that sets the tone for the year. When we going back home?
I think summer What I wanted to try and do is I wanted to try to set up a listening party and like at the crib, DC, Baltimore. I want to do something in New York and Philly.
Okay.
And just something small enough. But this was a good starting point for me. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, just introducing it to a room of people that I trust. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I smell a blowtorch, man.
Yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that.
Yeah,
we can definitely do that. And we're gonna put it together and we just gonna Trump can campaign, I'm gonna campaign all summer. I got the records too. We got the records. So
Speaking of which, who are you voting for?
Bernie, man, until he probably leaves the earth. Because he's talking sense. And it's like you get to see now, how much people want to hear the sense when they want to hear it. Because, listening to Trump sometimes is like listening to like one of our favorite rappers be in office. And you think they was gonna let Puff be the president in '98 with Bad Boy? At all. At all. No matter how much money he had, how much of that shit he was talking, they wasn't gonna let him do it. But you get somebody in, who's kind of saying the same thing but a different pigment, and it's like it's cool.
You know how it goes.
So Bernie, man, we all gonna say the same thing. He's been there, but he's talking basic, common core human things that everybody should just have.
It all makes sense. Like everything he's saying makes a lot of sense.
But it shows you, who wants to keep the greed and who doesn't. So it goes back. It's not a black and white thing. It's not a race thing. It's a rich and poor thing.
Hey man, you know what it is.
It's a rich and poor thing. But
Aaron Camper for president. That's my thing. Trust me. Aaron Camper for president.
Nah.
Hey, before we go, man, if you could say one thing to anyone out there that's striving to try to be where you at, they want to see themselves, they want to grow, they're motivated, they're watching Aaron Camper, they want to be a trooper.
Right.
What do you tell them?
Man, listen, follow what you know. And what do you know is whatever you invest your time in. Whatever you like, stay with what you like. Don't let nobody tell you what you don't like. You know what I'm saying? And whatever age you are, kid, teenager, whatever you like, stick with what you like and get good at it. Because whoever's telling you that you're wasting your time, 10 times out of 10, they're good at something and they didn't try it. And they suckered into doing something else and they work for somebody else right now. And like I said before, we're all going to need each other at whatever we're good at. You know what I'm saying? So just get good at something and you know what I'm saying, everything else is going to come.
I ain't going to say no more, man. This guy just spoke it into existence. The gems was dropped. We're here at the end of the show. This is the start of something epic. Phenomenal, all right?
Yeah.
Aaron Camper, King Sharif.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming to me.
Oh, thank you.
Love.
For sure.
What up? It's your man Aaron Camper. We live from Rockwood Music Hall in New York City. Yo, check it out. Just got done sitting down with my man King Sharif. Much love to you, brother. Blessings. Yo, Blows coming soon. We got these records coming soon. I'm going to see y'all in a minute. Out. Bye, Key.